the three main things the immigration officers look at when they are assessing an application. My name is Sajjad Malik. I'm a business and immigration lawyer in Ontario, Canada. Now, the first thing, they look at the purpose of your visa. That is something that you have to establish. Now, if you say that I'm a tourist and I would wish to come and look at the various tourist attractions in Canada, they might look at your tourism history. Then you have to establish that you are a traveler, that you are a member of your tourism club in your college or university, you have gone to the places in your own country, you have visited the tourist locations or tourist attractions in the closer by countries, nearby countries you have gone to. If you're coming from Middle East and you haven't seen Middle East, then it may make but may not make sense that you're coming to Canada and suddenly without any purpose. Second thing they look at is, are you well established in your country? Do you have enough ties in your country? Enough ties means that do you have attraction in your country that after spending say 2, 4, 6 weeks in Canada, you'll go back to Canada? What are the ties in your country? Your employment, if you're well established, you are well paid in your country, you have a blemishing career in your country, that is an attraction. If you have some property there, you have family connections, your parents, your family, your wife, your children, if you're married, they are your primary attraction in your country. If you have no relatives in Canada, no other support in Canada, no other reason to remain in Canada other than tourism, then they may draw an inference, the officers, they may draw an inference that you're fine. You are okay to be granted the visa, and once you get the visa, you go back. Now, the third most important thing, income you have. If you are struggling with your income and career back in your home country, you do not have enough funds, and you are borrowing funds, which is not at all recommended, from a relative to put in your bank statement and to show to the authorities, to the visa officer that you have, that may not fly. In rare circumstances, you may get a visa if the officer has not looked very deeply into it, but I assure you, they do look at the things. So you have to demonstrate that there's a consistent history of credit entries into your bank statements. You have been earning consistent money. There's a consistent source of money coming in, for example, your salary or your rental income or your business income. So if you are able to demonstrate that you have sufficient funds in your accounts, and that makes sense for your travel to Canada, you may get a visa. If you have $10,000, your lifelong saving in your account, in your career, you may be 30 years, 40 years, 50 years old. Now, if you have $10,000 in your saving, your lifelong saving, and you are proposing that you will spend $10,000 for a visit in Canada where you're coming alone without your children, that won't likely work, because nobody spends whole life saving which you have accumulated over 10 years or 20 years or 15 years in your career, and then spend that amount in a 10-day trip, 20 days trip, or 40 days. So these are three important things which there are so many other elements, there are other evidences. I am disclaiming that no one should take it as a legal advice. This is only throwing light on a few aspects of it. Every client is different,